Hello, everyone. Today is January 30th, 2022, and this is going to be um, an Outlook video. I thought I had, okay, this is the one. I'm starting with Bitcoin because crypto is what's moving, and I'm going to do pretty much an update, an overview of what I feel like the market's going to do. So here's what um, I have written up for Bitcoin. Originally, I believe price was going to come back to the 61.8 before moving down. We had this big, massive spike, so price is gradually making its way back up. We might not break the one, but I'm hoping we at least have a retest of the zone because real there's not another test of it, and I feel like that's what we would need. Regardless, I feel like this long wick right here is going to fill before this wick up there fills. So I'm bearish on a lot of the cryptos. I'm not holding any bags because, like I said in the last video, or like I hope I said in the last video that I uploaded, I took out what I had and I deposited it into a CoinEx account. So the stocks, I'm hoping they keep pushing down. Let's go to the US 30 real fast. I'm hoping stocks keep pushing down. I was waiting for this to break. I believe this is a monthly area or a weekly. The red line, I'm not too sure. I was hoping that it would break, but it did not. We're on a daily chart right here. I have this zone created on the 1 hour. Um, we have created higher lows actually. This looks like a double top, and this is a higher low. But price has come into this area. Will be the third instance of it. Let's see if it hits that zone and then drops. I would like to see this break though. Gold real fast. Let's go to the monthly. So last year, in one of these videos, I'm sure I mentioned gold having a tendency to finish bullish for each time. I'm actually on the January for 2021, and it's actually a bearish candle. So gold would have to rip up all the way past 830 in order to be a bullish finish for the month. And you have to go back to 2013 to see it, to see another bullish January. Excuse me, another bearish January, because they are typically bullish. But I cannot trade gold or the US 30 on Oanda for that matter. So I'm not really paying attention to it. It's just something I like to track. Now I can trade them on CoinEx, but I don't have enough money in my account to trade on CoinEx. So, excuse me, before I go into what I'm in right now, I want to go through the trades I was in before. So I was in this GBP JPY sell, and it was perfect. I got in and nothing. There was next to no drawdown. The only regret I have is not getting out over here when I had the chance to get out right there. I would have been able to take a little bit more off the table than getting out over there. And what I'd like to see happen is price is either going to fall. I would love it if price just fell now, but we're either going to get another hit to the zone. I don't even have an alert set. We'll get another hit to the zone, or we'll come down here, and I'm just gonna write crossing. I would probably look for it to hit this area once before coming to retest the trend line if it's a massive move. I'm going to put it at the zone. So that's probably where it will go to. So I would look to sell there, or I would look to sell up here. Obviously, I like my odds better of taking this, the further down it could go. I would take it down to the zone. Monday is the last trading day of the month, so I always say that the market moves crazy. It's the last day of the month. I wasn't in those. I was in CHF, JPY. That's how this all started. Nick had mentioned, I believe it was Johnny, posted about this trade, and I think Nick got in somewhere over here. And by the time I saw the video, price was up here, and this is where I got in at. So it was nice. It was great. More than 100 pips on CHF JPY, 100 pips on GBP JPY. It was great. So I'm looking for this to actually come back up and retest this area of resistance, and then I would look to sell. So I had these marked. I figured it would go, but price just retested this small zone instead. Which is not a big thing. This is still a zone, but I'd like to see this area tested. All right, and I had a buy in UCAD. Right here, I entered, Nick had a video. I believe he entered way at the bottom, or he didn't enter because there was news. By the time I heard him say enter at the end of the video, I was watching, the news event had already happened. So this is about 60 pips that I missed out on. And as price retraced, I entered into other positions. Where's my trade? Am I not connected? Okay, I'm not connected or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm expecting it to go up, but this right here is a weekly level, I believe. No, it's a daily level. My bad. So price comes here and it goes down. That's twice, 3 times. It even drops a fourth time, a fifth time, a sixth time. And so I'm looking for price to hit the level and come down. It's going to give us a V. You see right here is a W. And even if you call that right there a V, it would give us another one. Let's zoom in so you can see. That's not a proper V, but you can make the case for it. Someone will definitely make the case for it. So I'd like to see price come down and give us a higher low. If that's gonna go up, and I would take it down, and then I would look to take it up. Actually, that's quite a long wick, so I don't know that I would look to take it up because that could keep going down. Yep, it could keep going down. And I would say it would continue to fall to these lows over here. And that's only because of this wick right here. That would need to be filled. All right. So that's UCAD, went over UCAD, went over GBP, went over that. All right, AUD, USD. Now I was in an AUD. I was in this sell. For whatever reason, I'm not logged on to my things. The arrows aren't showing. But I cannot pull it up. It won't let me pull it up. Anyway, I entered here. I entered here, right there, and price pulled up, and then it came back down. Now this I had some fun with this because there were some folks after I had already been in this who said they were taking sells right there, and it's just nice to feel like you know you're being validated. Even though I'm not in the group all the way, I can see what they're posting, and I only took AUD USD because USD CAD was tearing it up. So I know if USD CAD is pushing out and up, AUD USD is going to be pushing out and down. And I did miss a big move. Had I paid more attention, maybe I could have gotten a better entry. But I did get out around here in this area, so not bad. And what I'm looking to see price go up from here. I'm not sure this is a trade I'll take, and so I haven't marked in yellow. If this goes down, I just see it, ripping down. I don't see it really doing much else, just because of how far you have to go to see anything. Really, like down here. And this is the weekly. That definitely feels like it's going down to me. But again, this is a weekly, so price gets to this area. Oh, snap, I messed up. Oh, is that it? All right, price gets to this area and takes off. So if we're going to have the same thing, the move would be greater, I'm assuming, anyway. Unless price is going to come down and to consolidate. If it keeps going down, I mean, look how far down it could go from where it's at now. It's 155 pips. And if it comes down to where the level is at, that's 246 pips. So that's decent money for a growing account. So previously, but again, I don't, since I'm not confident, I'm not sure what it's going to do. Previously I had $9 in my account when I started these videos, from a $25 account. And I'm actually up to $21 floating and $22 with the balance. So that's not bad, right? It was a really nice week to grow the account back, and the closer I get to break even, the better. And I'm hopeful that we'll get back to break even this week. So here's you see, okay, so this one's showing the trades. It's showing the trades. I took. That's weird. Here's Euro NZD. And I was in this trade. This would have been nice. Again, in the video, I know that I posted that I was waiting for this to happen. Actually, it was over here. And I said it could come back down before going up. And that's what it did. But I got out over here, probably with no profit at all, but definitely not a loss. And then price came back down, but I didn't have any margin available. So I got in over here, and then I got out over here. So it was a nice little win. And what I'm waiting for is I would love to see a pullback and another test of this zone, or at least a test right here. Anything really. I want to see a pullback, and if we pull back to the lows, I'm still would take a buy to the channel. Okay, so we went over that one. AUD-CHF. This is a trade that Nick called out. I was late when I saw it, but I entered anyway. I had closed out I don't know what I closed out to get into this, but I closed it out. Or maybe I didn't close out anything at the time because I remember I had other trades open. Anyway, I was at Walmart and I said, "Yikes!" I didn't have my joint set up, so when I look at TradingView on my phone, it's different than looking at it on the computer. But I said, "Yikes, fam!" And I closed out the next hour. We consolidated for a few hours and then we dropped. So that was really the only loss that I took, and it wasn't a lot either. Maybe 50 cent, maybe. So what I'm looking to see is I'm looking for price to come back up, test the area, because there is no test of this area. And I'm looking for price to come down to this zone right here. But we'll see because looking at the recent low in the area, price shot all the way up. Let's see how far did it go up. I can't see. Let's move that back up. Price shot up 113 pips. And that's AUD What else was I in? Nothing. I believe that's it. So I'll go over CAD JPY because I don't see anything, and that's all I'll say about that. All these ones that are unmarked, I just felt like not going over them. I actually recorded a video earlier. I was recording for an hour, and then I realized I was not recording with sound. So it's let's go AUD JPY. Here's what I'm looking for with this. I'm looking for this to keep going down. Going to the weekly real fast. This is something I marked up last year sometime. Yeah, it had to be last year because of, no, did I change the fibs on the last video? Maybe. Um, Interesting. That's not accurate. There we go. Anyway, I had placed these fibs on this joint and I had been watching it ever since, and all this happened. I was looking to take price anywhere up here actually would have been good for me. But I'm looking for price to actually break this channel and retest, and then that would be a good place to get in. Anywhere, anywhere in this area actually would be good for me. USD JPY and my love-hate relationship. This is the pair that took all my money during Brexit. I was in a Brexit. I don't even know why I'm going to torture myself with this. Let's see, what year was it? 2015, 2000, that's 2018. I cannot remember what year Brexit was. Who was the president? It was before I bought the house. I want to say it was 2015. Yeah. So Brexit, ugh. So I'm in a buy, right? And I went to go do something. And so when I came back to my computer, my account was blown because price had dropped so much, and it had dropped on a lot of pairs, but I was particularly in USD JPY. I was in that trade and offended. Actually, on the weekly, it looks like it's going to keep going up. Huh, yeah. So what I want to see, why did I even put this joint as a sell? That's a definitive W right there on the daily. So this will probably, if my money's on anything, it's that it's going to be going up. If we break this zone, a break and a retest, then maybe we'll go down. Oh, there's no, gosh, we need a higher low. Price gives me a higher low, then we could look to go long. I can see either one happening. Let's leave that marked. AUD, NZD. I'd like to see price pull back. This is an old zone because it has color in it, and that's how I can tell the difference. The new zones that I use don't have any color in them, and when I see anything with color, I know it's something I did a long time ago. So, let's go over CAD CHF first. So CAD CHF, I am looking for price to pull back a little bit and go down. Now price could pull back to the zone and go down. It could hit this conjuncture zone up here. Conjuncture zone is where two or more things happen. See, we have a trend line and we have a zone, right? So if price hits the area, that would be a conjuncture zone hit. Now I have this right here because we have a little 1 hour zone there, level that's not tested significantly. And I would like to see price come back and test that at the very least. But you see my alert is higher up at the zone. So I'll keep an eye out for it. Now, AUD, NZD. Okay. So you see price consolidated for like a week, maybe more than a week. That's the 19th. So price has been consolidating since the 23rd. So almost a month price consolidated and then it moved up. I would like to see, so what makes me think? I would like to see price come down to this area of support and then go back up. We have prices in a little channel right here. I want it to be as precise as possible, but I will have to zoom in for that to happen. Channel trading is all about precision. That's what I was taught, and that's what works well for me. All about precision. And a trend line needs 3 or more touches to be valid. We have 1, 2, 3 right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we don't get the pullback, then I can see price pulling up, and then I would look for the break. But I am bullish on this. Now remembering the fact that I was looking for, when I closed everything out on Friday, I was looking for something that hadn't moved much. And as you can see, Euro JPY had not moved much, just like this. So I'm in Euro JPY right now, everything. I have nothing available. So price kind of like consolidated for a week. And I took my entry. It was nice. We consolidated and then we pulled off. And what I'd like to see is price come back, break the zone, retest, and continue the push downward. This would get me, how many pips? 60 pips. That's conservative. I was in profit up until, there we go. I was in profit up until the end of the day because of spread. A spread ate everything up. So you see the account summary. We're up to $22 now, but our floating balance is $21.59. So we have a realized loss of $2.42. So not bad. We took the account back up significantly. All right, now CoinEx. I said that I created a CoinEx account, and that spread just ate up everything. See, my last entry is right here, and this is where price is at. So spread is not my friend. for the end of the day, and I tried to get out. I wanted to get out before the end of the day, but um, my ex came and picked up the kids, and I had to deal uh, with that. But no hard feelings. When the new day starts, I'm hopeful that price will go down. Did I talk about what I wanted to happen? This is Euro JPY, right? Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to break the area and then retest and continue going down. That's the 5 minutes. Here's the 15. So we're not, I'm not far from this is just I'm still I feel like a virgin using this system, WebTrader and MT4, because I'm so used to trading through TradingView now that I could not remember. I could not even get the MT4 app to work. I have no idea why, but it's been a year since I've logged in. They don't have any cryptos on here, do they? Oh, they do have some cryptos on here. Probably would not be wise for me to trade crypto. Anyway, my goal is to obviously take this account as high as I can trading, and I'll say this every time. What I'm waiting to find out if I can pull equity out of my house. And if I do, that's going to pay off all of my debts, my vehicle, my other vehicle, um, my daughter's flute, anything, that I have, that I've had to pay for. Um, her two flutes, because I bought her two, because the first one that I bought her was used. I took out a loan to buy her a flute from a used place. And then after school started, I bought her a brand new one through the company that the school uses. Um, so I'll be taking 10K. I'm putting it into Oanda, and I'll be doing 100 trades to make 100K. I got a whole thing worked out already. I'll be risking $250 each trade to make $1,000. Now, I know what you're saying, Natalie, you're not going to win every trade. I know that. Trust me, I know. And I know I'm going to have to do something because my risk to reward is generally 1 to 3. And what I'm working with now, with risking 250 to make 1,000, is a 1 to 4. So I either have to up my risk or try to take 1 to 4s, which with my back testing, 1 to 4 was not my friend, y'all. Not my friend. Now with CoinEx, since the leverage is much more, it's actually going to be easier for me to make money. So that's at about $60 right now. If I can get that to, let me see, if I can get that to, if I can get that to 500 or even to 1,000, more than likely I would withdraw it all just to make sure I was able to do everything I had to do to get my credit score where I needed. And I only have to bring my score up 35 points. So not a lot. That's a little bit of time and paying off the 2 credit cards that I have. So I'm hopeful that I'll be able to start in April, which I'm almost certain I could take 100 trades in 3/4 of a year. Only because, I've back tested so many. I think I back tested 25 trades. Which one did I back test? Let's go to daily. This is a back test. All right, here's an example of my back testing. I had 23 wins, 8 wins, and 15 losses. Horrible. But I lost 37.50 and I won 6,000 with my the thing that I was doing. So my win rate is below 50, obviously. And my profits are in net gain, which is crazy. My profits are 37.50. I would win 7 additional trades if I took profit at 1-to-1, but that would put my gain at 37.50 with 15 1-to-1 wins, and losses at negative 2,000. So I would lose less, but I would also make less, and that would put my profit at 1,750. So my strategy is not perfect, but it's effective. It's always a 1-to-3, and again, I don't have a great win rate. I don't have a good win rate at all. I don't think I had a good win rate with any of the back testing that I did, but I don't know. I still come out on top, and I'm assuming that's the risk management. 23 trades overall. So risk management. I have to thank risk management for that. Yeah, that does look like it's gonna go down. See that? This is an M right here, and this would be a V, a proper V. I mean, oh my God. This would be an M, and this would be an A, a proper A. I cannot believe I said V. That's clearly the tire talking, because now it's 5:30 in the morning. And like I said, I had come out here and oh God, I had to come out here. I had come on here and recorded a video for an hour, and it did not catch anything. It did not catch any sound. Whew, this trade is dangerous. We come into the area and we go up. So that's a dangerous trade right there. But assuming that we go down to start, I'll be in a good position. I'll probably look to get out immediately, just because it's the last day of the month and crazy things happen on the last day. Anyway, thanks for watching. I did a little Forex breakdown of what I'd like to see, and just like this week, I will be posting an update throughout the week. I want to be more consistent. If I put this on the internet, then it helps keep me accountable, and it helps keep me trading, because this is my work. This is my 9 to 5. Once I have more money, even if I'm not able to refinance and pull equity out, I will always be putting a little bit in every month, because every month I have more and more money available. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching again. We did Forex, we did a little bit of crypto. Crypto, I hope it keeps tanking. Again, it's not that I'm bearish on crypto, it's just that I like to see my wicks get filled, and technicals don't lie, and fundamentals do. And everybody bought in at the top. As a matter of fact, let's save this. Let me go to my thing real fast, because all right, so let's start with the one on the monthly. Now, I'm my own best entertainment. What I say, I know what you're thinking, that it's never going to happen, but haven't we been doing this long enough to say that it can't happen? So this is a monthly. Let's zoom in. Here's what happened from when I, did the thing. So are we going to bounce off of here, or are we going to break through? Who knows? But it did drop And in my monthly assessment, I said I could see price doing any of these four things. Now, this is a monthly to see, however long it takes. And here's where I would have likely entered my sell if I had the money at the time. And this was strictly based off divergence. Look at that. That's glorious. It's great to see the validation that I'm right. I was right about this and almost to the T. Now, we didn't go up here, but we did consolidate in that area, and it's perfect. And now I went on to say, all right, so Bitcoin is going down, like I said would happen, and here's what I could see happening over the next week or so. I said pound could bounce from 50 to 52K if price does not fall through. And what happened? Price fell through. We consolidated and we kept going down. We came down to this next zone that I had marked off and we broke below it. So I would like to see a retest of that zone and another pull down. And like I go on to say in my thing, price fell through and pushed up to consolidate for several days. I would like to see this wick fill. The wick filled. That was November. I posted this. December was my update, January 22nd. It's a shame I'm not rich by now. No lies told. I I should be rich by now. I had some Bitcoin back in 2016 and I sold it at $62 a piece because I was trying to buy a house. So at the urging of the man of the house, I did what I needed to do and played the good wife. Anyway, thanks for watching and let me know your thoughts or whatever. I went over Forex, I went over crypto. I didn't really go over the stock market. I just want to see it fall. You know what I'm saying? The lower, the more bang I can get from my buck, the better. All right, y'all have a great day. Have a great trading week. Hope you're very profitable.